conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. Welcome to the home of the Florida State Seminoles, Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the North Carolina Tar Heels, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Curtis. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Tar Heels will kick it away to start us off. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. They'll try the right here. Game moves the ball out past the 25-yard line. Both teams sort of sparring in the early going, what we expect to be a really competitive top 10 showdown here midseason.
Yeah, midseason games like this are so exciting because you think you know who these teams are, and after today, we'll have a much better idea. The team that plays mistake-free is going to be able to get out of here with a win.
And the game is good enough for a first down.
You call a quick out on third down. I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to three receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. And the Seminoles will send the punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Pulls it in. It's Moss. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
There's the handoff. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. He's throwing for it. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he... to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
And the Tar Heels getting set on 1st and 10. It's a short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Back to pass. It's done. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
And the Tar Heels pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. Back to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Grab near the sticks. It's Moss.
And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Heads out of bounds at the 33 after a decent return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they cover the line on 2nd down. Looking for a receiver. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
Boy, if he just would have been able to catch the ball on his drag route, there's a ton of space ahead of him. It's an unfortunate drop here for the offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks loose at the 45. Gain enough to set up first down now from 39.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
There's the stiff one. They finally make the stop for the offense, welcoming now first down at the 27.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Defensive ends are tough to slow down for offensive linemen. They have the size, they have the speed, they have the athletic ability, and here the awareness to come up with a sack. Good play.
The sack moves them into extreme field goal range here. Got to do something now on 2nd and long. Contact as he threw it. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his zone coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They drag him down after a big gain. Ball moved all the way to the 38.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Handoff from the shotgun. Defense will make the stop, but it will probably be the final play of this open court. And it's North Carolina in front, Herb. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's done.
Moves out of the pocket.
He's going to lose yards there. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Well, you just got to give the offense some credit here. Yeah, it's going to be 4th down, but at least they've given themselves a chance here with such positive yards on that 3rd down play. Now they've got to make a decision.
4th down, the offense will go for it. The offense will take their first hit out of the half. A touch strategy here. And the Tar Heels will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down.
Looking to scramble.
Trying to create here on the move.
He makes the grab.
The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, it's always a gamble to go for it on 4th down when you're already in field goal range, but it looks like they won't rehash this decision when it's all said and done. That's a 1st down.
And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
Chris, I don't care what era we're talking about in college football. Defending the option when it's really well executed, one of the toughest things that defense can do, and this quarterback deserves a lot of credit. A great feel of when to pull it and when to give it. This time he keeps it himself for the touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
First down here for this offense.
Wants to throw it. Signs a good throw.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
This defense has got to be aware of these quick throws to these wide receivers. They're lucky he didn't come up with more yards.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. It's a dart right down the middle. What a catch! Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27. And the Noles will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
That gain makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal.
Pass hot. Can he get in? And he shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
We'll see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, great stop here by this defense to bring us to fourth down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, you take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
So a yard away from the end zone. The offense will go for it here on fourth down. He's looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Noles.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep.
Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? Touchdown, North Carolina. He's going to score. Special teams making a monster play. The returner gets the touchdown, but a bunch of guys contributed that time, Kurt.
Yeah, you're exactly right. The blocks up front really set the tone to be able to give him his chance. You don't see this happen very often in this game where a guy gets a chance to have a kickoff return for a touchdown. Everything has to be just perfect, and of course, he had the speed to be able to get it all the way to the end zone.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. onto the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking, moved right down the field for a touchdown. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure, just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. On the move now. Gets rid of it on the move. Oh, nearly picked off on a dangerous pass attempt there. Couldn't quite bring it in, but it brings up 3rd down.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Movement here from the tight end. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the 1st down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And he's brought down immediately on that one. Had a gutsy to try a return, but the coach may have preferred a fair catch. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Of course, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back. It's done. Caught over the middle. It's Moss. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
This quarterback has a lot of different options, but I don't mind him getting this wide receiver involved so early in the game. Let him build up his confidence. He could have a monster day for him.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. That's reeled in. It's Moss. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaks an open space. As the 1st down is still going. Now here he goes. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mood.
Touchdown, Tar Heels. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Has the 1st down and more. They bring it down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
It's a risky pass. He gets away with it. Almost the 2nd interception for this defense today.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. There's contact on the throw. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Boy, really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Catch made in space. Look out. Gets out of bounds after a solid game.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
The Seminoles begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He escapes the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's picked off. Threw it across his body and paid the price. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Catch hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Looking downfield, it's done. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels will crank up the tempo. On first down, it's play action. Looking right, this one caught. Finding some room with the 25. Touchdown, UMC. Still no answer for this offense.
Chris, with another touchdown, this first half could not have gone any better for this offense and this team, building up such a big lead. And on the other side, oh my gosh, now you really start to see who's got some fight, who's a competitor, because you got a big hole to be able to climb out of.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. The shotgun running play call. Refuses to go down. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense moving into a bunch formation.
Let's go.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick grab. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Not able to hook up there. Incomplete.
But I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The Noles will look to convert here on fourth down. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
To throw. It's done. Fires it to the wideout. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they make the stop, but the screen pass fools the defense enough to pick up first down yardage. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. Good work to get the foot down after the grab. This running back might have been spending some time with those receiver drills.
Yeah, as you know, Chris, these running backs anymore in college football, they are really like glorified wide receivers because not only do they have to be excellent runners, but as you see here, the ability.
Looking for a deep completion. Makes the catch, but the throw pulled him out of the field of play. Incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Looking to pass. It's done. Wide open downfield. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
They call the draw play here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the play goes nowhere. Picked up about a yard, but it'll be 4th down.
Well, it seemed like the offense is trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
Offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here, lets it go. This one falls incomplete on 4th down. It's a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And he steps out of bounds close to the goal line. Couldn't quite punch it in there. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Quarterback keeps the football. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida State.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. The defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking downfield. It's done. Catch made on the left side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, what a grab! Marked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. And the Tar Heels will line up on 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. The big tight end would not be denied. What a play.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
And they tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Florida State, 14.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Now they call a run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Second down, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete, and a very quick throw. Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the grab.
Picks up 4. Coming up, 4th down.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back. Complete to the running back. Can he get first down yardage? Second effort. The defense cannot stop him short of the marker.
This coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Noles pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Quick throw to the left. Makes the catch downfield. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
QB keeper all the way. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
The Seminoles will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
2nd and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the completion made. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter.
Florida State, 14.
An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his target. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Well, they're going to come up short of the end zone, and now they've got an interesting dilemma on their hands. Down by a couple possessions, do they go for a field goal and hope to get the ball back with a chance potentially to win the game, or this close?
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
Oh, how about that, Chris? Bear Bryant's looking down, smiling on that call. 4th down and goal. You go with the goal line formation. You bring the defense in tight, and you still overpower them for a touchdown. Thing of beauty.
And the point after is right down the middle. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Back out on the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved him right down the field. And the defense make adjustments. And that catch is hauled in. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
Makes the catch in space. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Strong game by this quarterback. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Returner tackle right there. That's what will start the drive. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. We pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
So back to their own 9-yard line. It's second and long. It's a quick grab. That's a quick tackle, but they pick up solid yardage on that short throw.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He escapes the pocket. He's brought down. A sack will end this drive. Huge play here by the defense.
It's just not a smart decision, in my opinion, here to go for it on fourth down. And, Chris, I know we're kind of in this era now of analytics and when to go for it, when not to. People are aggressive by nature, but to go for it inside.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UNC.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Point after, knocked right through. We got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Florida State, 21.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on fourth down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Stop right near midfield, and it'll be a first down.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Quick throw to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's getting 4th down and inches.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
The decision to go for it doesn't work out this time. The back's got it on a counter. Breaks into the clear. Here he goes. Inside the 40. At the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
Extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Picks up some blocks. And he finally steps out of bounds. A huge kick return to set the offense in great position here. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Noles looking to run some tempo here. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on it here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking to throw again. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. Touchdown, Noles. A great catch and run for 6.
You know the most impressive thing to me, Chris? I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
The offense with some pre-snap motion. Chewing clock with the running game. He's past the marker and still going. They bring him down, but not before gaining 1st down yardage to the 22.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed, along with really dominant offensive line play.
The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Throws to the tight end. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, if you're going to give it to him, he's going to take it. That's his third touchdown today against this defense. Whether they play zone or they play man, he's finding ways to win matchups and get the ball to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
70, Florida State, 28.
Return begins inside the 10. And they've got the returner corralled. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Missed his receiver. It's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. The receiver grabs it. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Hey, there's the execution that's been lacking most of this game, but they'll take it. You know, you try to do everything that you can to learn and try to build for the future. And at this point in the game, it's obviously over, but you love to see the offense coordinator still giving this quarterback opportunities.
He's got it. Enough for a first down. They've got it, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Took contact on the throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? Looks left and finds his target there. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the +40. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Timeout taken by the offense now. 23 seconds on the clock.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
It's good for first down yardage. Set up at the 26 now.
And the Seminoles come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Here comes a first down pass attempt.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side.
Now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down.
Looking to scramble.
And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over.